Welcome to NIACC Rewind. I'm Chris Frenz. We have our new president here at NIACC, Dr. Steve Schulz, that is with us here today, and we thought it'd be interesting to just kind of visit with Dr. Schulz about his insights on athletics here at NIACC and kind of get a little history of his athletic prowess, I guess, as well at the collegiate level. And it's a fun level to get into because you were at Wartburg as a player, you've been a coach at different levels as well, so it's kind of nice to have a president that has a real good understanding of what athletics and how important athletics are to your college as well.
Well, athletics has been an important part of my life. Provided me the structure and the guidance. Just had some great role models in my athletic life that led me down the right path. So I thank all of my old coaches for putting up with me and making me part of the person I am today.
And you got some local ties too. You were the head coach at Nashville Plainfield, obviously, for a few years.
I was for 5 years, from 1985 to 1990, and enjoyed my time in North Central Iowa and coaching basketball.
All right, so you know how important NIACC athletics are because of that. You're from the area. I mean, there's a lot of local kids that come out and are in cross country or in basketball, in golf, whatever it happens to be, whatever sport it happens to be. So it is very important to have that athletic ability, athletic possibilities, I should say, for North Iowa kids to come and hopefully achieve at a good level.
Well, I think we have somewhere around 230 athletes scheduled to be on campus this fall. And, students are looking for an opportunity to extend their careers, and it's great to have an opportunity for them to do that here, as well as it's a nice middle ground where they're not sure exactly where they end up in Division III, Division II. It's a nice place for them to come, get some great coaching, and open some doors for them down the road.
Now, you just started here December 1st, too, so you got in on our women's basketball run that they had at the national championship, which ended up third. Came a little bit short of what their goal was, but still, what a great way to introduce you to NIACC athletics.
Yeah, it was a great winter and exciting to see the support of the community and the college behind the women's basketball team. It was somewhat unique. Sometimes the female sports don't draw what the male sports draw, but we just had great crowds and great support, and Coach Terrell and Todd did a great job with those girls.
What do you think is the factor, or what do you think is the factor to make a successful junior college program as far as athletics is concerned?
Well, I kind of go back to my college coach. Buzz Levick is one of the most winning coaches in Division III history, and he had a real simple philosophy: is if you do things right, winning takes care of itself. Mm-hmm. And so you teach good morals, good values, good fundamentals, and I think that's the basis of any program at any level. And you get kids to play together well and think more about team than themselves. Things usually go pretty well.
Can you compare this? And I'm not asking you to compare it to DMACC, because that's where you came from, was DMACC and the Carroll campus there. But how can you compare NIACC, not to DMACC, but to other possibilities, whether that's Division I, Division II, Division III, JUCO, NAIA? How do you look at that?
Well, I think NIACC's campus and the support that we can provide is just really unique. It's really a private college setting in the community college world. And the coaches know your schedule. They follow up with kids. They add a little discipline to their life, both academically and personally. And I think it's unique from that standpoint, and the support that the college provides, whether it's the community, the alumni, the number of retirees that attend games, just tremendous support, and I think that's unique, and I think it makes it a special place to compete after high school.
And I've been around Mason City for 47 years, obviously. I mean, I've had an opportunity to come to a lot of basketball games, and I do believe that NIACC does have huge support locally. It's awesome to come and watch a basketball game or a soccer game or a volleyball game. There's always pretty good crowds out there.
Yeah, it's just a big part of the community. One of the things I've been most impressed with since I moved back here is, NIACC is really the region's college. There's not a lot of competition out there. You can get it on TV, but as far as great college athletics on the ground where you can go and see a game for a few dollars, this is a great opportunity to see some outstanding athletic events.
And obviously the academic side of it is huge for us too. I mean, we're 14th in the nation for a reason as far as the academic transfer programs are concerned. I mean, we put a high emphasis on academics too, and I know all of us as coaches do as well.
Well, I think it's all about perspective. Athletics is it's a great team building thing. It's a great skill building thing, but at the end of the day, most of our students, if not all, will not make their living playing athletics. Mm-hmm. So it's really important that we focus on the right things, and that's academics first, athletics second. And I'm really proud of our coaching staff for doing that. Mm-hmm. It's just important to keep your priorities right, and it is academics first.
I love those NCAA commercials that saying we're all going to be pro in something, and
exactly.
That's very true.
That's right. We all think at some point in time we might want to be a pro basketball player or a pro football player, but Very few people get that done. It's a special group.
I don't know if you had enough time since, like I said, you just started here in December. What would be a 5-year plan? What, as far as athletics is concerned, do you have any thoughts or goals or anything like that as far as 5, maybe even 10 years down the road?
Well, I think we need to continue to look for programs that we can afford to provide here. The full-time student count that athletics bring in is significant. You can make an argument it's our largest program. We have 230 athletes here. It's a reason people will choose NIACC. So to look for those opportunities to expand, in areas that there's interest in the region that students will come to support. I'd stop short today of naming some of those, but I certainly have some ideas about some things we might be able to add that would increase interest in enrolling at NIACC. So I'd like to see us grow our programs, making them a little more financially stable, and just continue to keep great standards and provide great opportunities for our kids.
Awesome. Well, and again, the success that we've had, I've always been amazed at that. I mean, we had 4 national champs this year, a couple in wrestling, we had a javelin thrower, and we had a golfer that are national champs. That's pretty amazing.
It's really amazing, and I joked with Coach Terrell in basketball. I never saw her lose until the semifinals of the national tournament. And that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's just pretty neat to have an opportunity like that. And then you got Levi capping off the year with a national championship in golf, and securing a scholarship at Iowa State. That's just a really neat story, and one that's not so unusual for those students that come through our doors.
Yeah, definitely. Well, we love having you on campus. You're a great supporter of NIACC Athletics. I mean, you jumped right in right away first day. In fact, I think we were playing DMACC the first time you were here, and you were cheering for NIACC.
That's right. I had the right colors on. I was on the right side of the gym, so I'm a Trojan for life now. So
sounds great. Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right, thank you.
Kicking off our NIACC Rewind with Dr. Stephen Schulz, our new NIACC president.